Hello everyone and welcome back to another screencast on Proportion, the third one of this trilogy. As I've said before, not this normal trilogy that you guys watch, but anyway, it's nice and easy. If you watch the last one and you got that one, you'll find this super easy. We're actually going to use the same questions, but we're going to modify them a little bit. So let's go through and crack on. What is direct proportion? We've done this twice before, so we should know. Two quantities, if they decrease or decrease, they decrease at the same rate or ratio. We've got our ruler here, so we've said that 5 millimeters is 2, so if we double 5 we get 10, if we double 2 we get 4. If we times 5 by 3 we get 15, if we times 2 by 3 we get 6, and that's how they link together. If we look at the other way and we said, okay, if we divide 15 by 3 we get 5, if we divide 6 by 3 we get 2, and that's the kind of things that we're using in this screencast today. Alright, so here goes the question. We've done this very similar, but you'll see that the bottom bit is different, so we're going to go over this. We're not looking at £1, we're looking at £10, but we have to treat it just like the last ones, and we're going to find out what £1 is first, and then we're going to do something with that. So let's give this a go now. So we've got a ratio of €8 to £6. Remember, we're trying to find pounds. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find out what £1 is. So we're going to divide the right side by 6 and the left side by 6. So the right side by 6 gives us £1. We divide the left side by 6. We end up getting, I think it's 1.3. But we need to find out what £10 will be. Okay, so we've got £1, so we can see that here. We've got the £1. How do I make that 10? Well, I times it by 10. If I times that side by 10, I get my £10. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing on the other side. I'm going to times that by 10 and I get £13. Okay, and you can see how easy it is. So just like the last ones, we find out what £1 is and then we multiply it or scale it up. So it works for us. So we're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side, but this side we're going to find out euros, okay? So we're going to find out what €1 is and times it by 11. I'm going to ask you to pause the video now, give it a go. If you're unsure, then watch the next one by all accounts, but then do the rest yourself. Okay, so hopefully you've had some time there. We've got a ratio of €8 to £6. Right, but on this occasion, we're not going to go on the right side first. We're going to go on the left side to find out what €1 will be. So we're going to divide that by 8. We're going to divide the other side by 8 as well, and we end up with €1 equals, I think from memory, it's 0.75. But we want to find out what €11 is. We're going to times the left-hand side by 11 and the right-hand side by 11 also, and we'd end up with €11 equals £8.25. Okay? So rightio, definitely give these both a go yourself. Again, if you're struggling, go back and watch the video again, see where you're going wrong. Maybe potentially watch the video before this, which is direct proportion number 2. But you shouldn't have any problems here. The more difficult part is now we're looking at £9.50, but I'm sure you can overcome that. Give it a go. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you'll soon find out and be filled with confidence. Okay, so pause the video now, give it a go, and come back and see if you've got them both right. All right, so first up, we have a ratio of 20 New Zealand dollars to £11. We're going to find out what so pounds would be. So we're going to divide the right-hand side by 11 and the left-hand side by 11. And that will very quickly give us £1 equaling $1.81. We're going to times both sides by 9.5, and we end up with £9.5 equals $17.20 over there. All right, on the flip side of that coin, pardon the pun, we would go and do the other side. So we're going to divide both sides by 20. And that'll end up with $1 equals Again, I think from memory it was 0.55. Yeah, 0.55. And then we're going to times both sides by 8.6. 8.6. We end up $8.60 equals £4.73. Okay. It's time for the quiz. Very, very similar to the last question that we did on the quiz, but this time we're finding what 6Ks would be. I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine. Pause the video now, give it a go, come back and see if you've got it correct. All right, here we go. Nice and simple. Starting again, we've got 5K to a ratio of 3 miles. We're trying to find out the K, so we're going to divide both sides by 5. And we end up with 1K equals 0.6 miles. But we want to find out what 6Ks would be, so we're going to times both sides by 6. And we're going to end up with 6Ks equals 3.6 miles. Happy days, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, guys and girls, if you got that, write a revision card on it. They massively help because you can go back and check on your work. Really, really simply, in 3 months' time, 8 months' time, however many months' time, okay? As always, it's been a pleasure helping you with your maths today. Hopefully you've had a great day and that you feel even better about your maths after watching this video.